Alright, this is my fourth video on the chapter Reflection and Refraction of Light. So today we are going to discuss the position of object, image and size of the image formed by convex lens and concave lens. So let me start first with the convex lens. Now the first point, dear students, you please check page number 60 from your science textbook, class 10 science textbook, page number 60, table number 5. Now you can see the first point, the position, the table. If you can see, this is the table. In this table you find there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we'll discuss about the position of the object, position of the image, relative size of the image, and what is the nature of the image. Now first we'll discuss when the object is placed at infinity, then what is the position of the image and what is the relative size of the image, and then what is the nature of the image. So let us see the first point, that is when the object is placed at infinity. You can see this is O is the optical center, this is F1, F2. Now you don't find any object here, that means the object is placed very far, so it is at infinity. So when the object is placed at infinity, you can see that the size of the image which is formed, the size of the image it forms at F2, and it is very small, a pointer, that means it is highly diminished. That means it is very small, point size you can see. Now what is the nature of the image? So the image which is formed by convex lens, when the object is placed at infinity, the nature of the image is real and inverted. It is real and inverted. Now we'll go to the second point, which says that when the object is placed beyond 2f1 but not at infinity, that is, you can see in this figure, this is f1 and this is 2f1. So the object is placed beyond 2f1, that is here, this is the object. So when the object is placed beyond 2f1, then what is the position of the image? Then you can see the image which is formed is between F2 and 2F2. So the image which is formed here is this. So if you see this position carefully, you find that when the object is placed beyond 2F1, then the image formed by the convex lens is between F2 and 2F2. And what is the nature of what is the size of the image? Then the size of the image is smaller than the object. This is object, this is image. So we find that here image is smaller than object. So the image is diminished, not highly diminished, only diminished. Means it is small. And what is the nature of the image? The nature of the image is real and it is inverted. Now we'll go to the third point. In our third point, you can see this is the figure. Object at 2f1, that means what happened when the object is placed at 2f1. So you can see this is the object. This object is placed at the position 2f1, then the image which is formed by the convex lens is at 2f2. At this point, this is the image, this is inverted, remember. Now here what we can learn is that when the object is placed at 2f1, then the image is formed at 2f2, and the size of this image, if you see it carefully, then you find that it is the same size. That means the size of the image and the size of the, the size of the object and the size of the image is same. And what is the nature? The nature is, again, it is real and it is inverted. Now we'll move to the fourth point, where the object is placed. The object is placed, you can see here, the object is placed between 2f1 and f1. When the object is placed at between 2f1 and f1, what is the size of the image. You can see the image is formed here. That means beyond 2f2. The image is formed beyond 2f2 but not at infinity. Now, what is the size of the image? If you compare the object and the image, you find that image is bigger, so it is called enlarge. The size of the image is enlarge. And what is the nature? The nature is again real and inverted. Now we'll go to the next diagram where the object is placed at f1. What happened to the position of the image when the object is placed at f1? You can see there is no image is formed here. It shows that the image is very far from the from f2, or it is beyond f2. That means it is at infinity. So we can say when the object is placed at f1, then the image formed is beyond 2f2. That is beyond 2f2, but we can say that it is formed beyond 2f2 but not at infinity, not so very far, but it is enlarged, very high, big. So what is the nature? The nature of the image is infinitely enlarged or highly enlarged. That's why we cannot draw it here. But the nature of the image is real and inverted. Now we'll move to the last point where we find the object is placed between f1 and optical center. You can see this is the object. Object is this one. This is between optical center and f1. So when the object is placed between optical center and f1, then the image is formed on the same side. On the same side, image is formed, and on the same side of the lens at the object where the object is placed. You can see here on the same side. Here the image is formed, and you can compare the object and the image size. You find that it is enlarged, means it is bigger than the image of the object is bigger than the object. And what is the nature of the image? Since it is formed on the same side, so it is not a real image but it is virtual image, and the image is erect. You can see the image is formed above the principal axis, hence it is erect and virtual. So these are all what we discuss here is the position of the object, position of the image, size of the image, and the nature of the image formed. Now we'll move on to the next category of lens or types of lens. The lens is concave lens. Here you can see in concave lens there are only 2 points, very easy to remember. Now the first point where you can see in table 6 in your textbook, I'll just show you this page. This is the table 6 in your textbook where you find there are only 2 points are